Greetings, everyone. So tonight I'm going to talk about narcissistic arguing. And not all narcissists are like this, but a lot of them are. And they love to argue. The reason they love to argue is because this is an opportunity for them to dominate you. They know more than you. They are smarter in a subject than you are. They are better than you are. They are more successful than you are. They make more money than you are. And they will make sure to tell you this every time you see them. So no matter what it is about, they love a good argument. Me personally, in this day and age, I do my best to stay out of those situations. It's not that I'll never stand up for something that I believe in, but if I'm around a person that just loves to argue and cause trouble, I'm out. So the court systems are filled with people like this. And also, too, they will find a certain subject, a certain political viewpoint, a certain religious viewpoint. It might be also, too, that would remind me of polarity, the law of polarity, and duality. So there's two sides to the coin. But if you're a really good magician, you stay in the middle path. You don't veer too far on one side or too far. Hold on. So back to polarities and staying on the middle path. The middle ground. So, a truly narcissistic controlling person is extremely polarized. They cannot accept any other viewpoint besides what they think, because they are the expert, they know everything, and how dare you even bring out any kind of opinion or thought regarding what they're talking about. I think a lot of the bullies in elementary school are the arguing narcissists in their adult years. When I was young, and me and my brother would fight because, kids fight. My father would sing this goofy song, "Let's have an argument, we need an argument." I thought that was hysterical. But it was. But there are certain people that go through life that, and I'm talking about the more narcissistic, manipulative types. Everywhere they go, they're like a cloud. Remember Charlie Brown with the pig pen? He always had a cloud around him. The arguing narcissist, that's what they're like to be around. Every single place you go, they're going to argue with someone. They're going to go to Kmart, they're going to argue with the clerk. They're going to go get their hair done. They're going to get pissed off at the hairdresser because they didn't do their hair right. And how could they be such an idiot? They're going to go to the shopping mall. Everybody's an idiot except them. They're going to go to the restaurant and they're going to berate the waitress or the waiter, call them all kinds of names, tell them how inept and idiotic they are, and all kinds of other names, because they didn't get the Eggs Benedict just a certain way. And like I said, it's always like this behavior that's so extreme that it doesn't fit what actually happened. And they will have to bring attention to this argument. Because remember, it's about domination. And also, they don't have to be the more malignant, loud, obnoxious narcissist. They can also be very quiet, very serene, passive-aggressive narcissist that is going to make sure when you're at your workplace, every opportunity they get a chance, they will tell you why your viewpoint is that of a complete fucking imbecile, and that what they say makes complete sense. And most of the time, whatever they're saying doesn't make sense. Because what they're saying is coming from a place of insecurity. Now, sometimes you will get a more narcissistic person that is extremely knowledgeable in one subject. And it just depends on the person. They're going to show up in a different way at anywhere they go. But it's always going to be argumentative, because how dare you broach them with a new idea, with a different way to do the project than what they tell you to do. I've been around narcissists like this, and let me tell you, it is extremely stressful. You're always walking on eggshells, because you know every single place that you go with this person, it's going to be a big scenario. It's going to be an argument, and it's always to belittle and put down the people around them. You know why they do it is because they feel so horrible inside about who they are. They cannot exist unless they are putting everyone around them down. And one thing that you'll notice with narcissists is that what they tell you, let's say you've got the sneaky narcissist, because a lot of them are, and they treat you really well in public because they know other people are looking and witnessing how they're treating you. But the minute that you get home and you close the door, they start screaming at you about whatever it is, and it won't make sense. Honestly, it never does make sense. But they will go off on you about something. Oh, you talked to that guy? Oh, what do you want to do? Do you want to F him? Do you want to F him? You know, real crazy stuff. And then, after they're done screaming at you, now they feel better. Now you're either crying or just terrified. That is the way they regulate their completely dysfunctional emotional system. Watch Dr. Romani. She talks a lot about it. Trying to think of some more examples. I think a lot of argumentative narcissists are the kinds that want to make sure everybody hears what's going on. And if they do tend to be the more quiet type, they still want everyone to know what a loser you are, what an inept, ill-equipped, moronic, imbecile employee you are. And they'll put that in the email and send it to the whole department. It's about humiliating you. And me personally, I think that the court systems are filled with these domineering narcissistic manipulators, and probably stressing the more empathic, kind-hearted, smart logistical lawyers to the hilt, and the judges, whomever judges are decent, they're stressing the shit out of them. And probably police officers and, all that, that judicial area. Also, I personally believe a lot of the narcissists that are arguing with you, this is their perfect opportunity to gaslight you. And when you're being gaslighted or gaslit, you are going to feel confused, because whatever it is that they're saying is going to sound real crazy. It's not going to make sense. Let's say, as a woman, you went out and you bought this gorgeous green dress to go to this. Let's say you went to a work party with your husband, to his workplace, and you felt really good about it. He told you looked beautiful before you left, and everything was calm and cool. In fact, he liked the dress so much that he helped you pick it out, and, when you were trying it on, he was all involved in it. And so you were feeling like secure, like, him being a narcissist, you're like thinking, okay, he's okay with this. You come home from the work party that you've gone to, and he starts screaming at you that you're a complete slut. How could you embarrass him like that? What kind of trollop would wear that green dress with the beads? He's going to completely berate you. And then he's going to say something like, where did you get that dress from anyways? Like, knowing that he went with you to pick this dress out. But he's going to say it, he's going to be screaming at you, and you're going to be so confused because you know that you went to this boutique together to pick this dress out. The aim of gaslighting is to confuse you, to make you question what you think or what you believe. It's extremely damaging. So, and personally, I would say, if you're on the road and you've got a really extremely violent or screaming, hollering road rager, I would stay away from them, because they're a violent narcissist, and they don't care. They will endanger other people's lives. They'll endanger their own life just to prove their point. So, probably touch on this another time, but I just was thinking, I'm like, what am I going to talk about next? But yes, we've even seen it with, let's just use police officers as an example, with use of force. They always use too much force. And those types kind of like borderline on the sadist, in my opinion. But a lot of times the argument will initiate the minute that you dare question what they told you to do. And this is the time to be careful. So everyone, that's it for tonight. I hope that was helpful. Have a great night or a day wherever you are. Sub and like if you choose.